Rosner and welcome to Strictly Global. Right now we are here at the Velvet Lounge with the band Geist.
Hi, I'm Cooney. I play the guitar.
I'm Hiro, I play bass.
And I'm Kane, the vocalist.
Kazia, I also play guitar.
Sai, and I play the flute. The drums.
You want to tell me a little bit more about your music and what kind of genre?
The music is basically a fusion of Japanese and American music, mostly of a metal style, but also with some pop and punk influence as well. We are definitely also a visual band, which is kind of unique here in the US, but we strive to really embody the style as best we can.
When you say visual, do you mean like you're very visual on stage, or like what's going on?
The visuals are very important on stage. What we wear on stage, obviously, makeup and everything, that's very important to us. Basically the overall image that contributes to the band, so it's not just the music, but it's also the visuals for a complete package.
Now I understand you guys have a lot of J-rock influences. Listening to your music, I definitely heard that. Could you tell me a little bit more about your influences?
I have to say, for Kazia and myself, actually, what I joined the band over, we both got into J-rock specifically because of X Japan very early on in our lives. We also listened to bands like Milk, Darren Gray, of course, you have to recognize Darren Gray, Maximum, The Hormone, Gilgamesh, a lot of other bands like that, some mainstream, Kagero, some bands that are mainstream and some that are a little bit more obscure.
When did you decide that you wanted to form a band?
A lot of us, well, most of us, knew we wanted to be in bands. Just we didn't know that we were going to be in a band together. It started putting everything together around 2006, but nothing finalized until about, let's say, like late 2007.
Okay, so I understand that this tour is basically to kind of promote your new album release, correct? And what is the name of that album?
Grotesque.
Is the name of the album?
Yes, the name of the album is Grotesque. It's 13 tracks.
Very cool. And what's your plans for this album?
Pretty much with this album, even though it's like pretty much our first full length, we hope to achieve, anything that any other band would want with their album, notoriety, get as much exposure as possible. If you get signed off of this album, it'd be great, but, just keep pushing until we get to where we want to get.
Well, I understand you guys are actually going to be doing an anime festival or something like that pretty soon. You want to tell me a little bit more about that?
We're actually doing several coming up soon. The nearest one is TigerCon, which is actually at Towson University in Towson, Maryland. It is a free con, and we had a lot of fun there last year. It's definitely a con to go to. We're also doing Anime USA, actually in the DC area, in November.
And so have you guys, all of you, been to Japan? Do any of you speak Japanese?
Well, Kuni is Japanese.
And so Kuni, where are you from?
Well, my parents are from Hiroshima.
So what do your parents think of you being in this band?
I let my dad hear a little sneak peek of the CD.
Do you think we're scared?
Yeah, he's like, I'm too old to understand this.
Hi, we're Geist, and you're watching Strictly Global.